Hey, broadcasting live from OpenStack Austin. We're here from OpenStack and beyond, and with me is Heather.
Hi, I'm Heather Kirksey. I head up the OPNFV project.
And I'm Chris Price. I chair the technical committee for OPNFV.
Excellent. We met before, I think, in ONS, and for people who are not aware of what is OpenFV, so what the hell is OpenFV?
OpenNFV is an open source project that is focused on NFV. Unsurprisingly, we do a lot of systems integration work, assembling NFV platform work, building on the piece parts from upstream communities like OpenStack or Open Daylight, ONOS, OVS, and we sort of work to realize kind of NFV related features across sort of those upstream communities and test them at a system level and deploy them into various infrastructures.
So, Chris, is that kind of a new governance model in addition to OpenStack, or is that something else?
No, so where OpenStack is focused on implementing the virtual infrastructure management solution in Etsy Talk, but where OpenStack is implementing the cloud management pieces, we're more intended to use it, and then we're more intended to try it with different components. We're looking to establish and build new use cases, so we're looking to maybe extend beyond what traditional cloud use cases you would see and start to look at extending that out toward access and edge technologies. Start to incorporate more network components into the cloud management and things that the cloud management cares about. And look at trying to address, some of the carrier use cases we see when it comes to handling residential use cases or mobile and mobile edge type deployments, and from data center to central office type interconnect use cases. So we try and extend beyond what a traditional cloud would address and look more at end-to-end type use cases.
Interesting. And I see that there is a track here on NFV for the first time. Can you say a few words about it?
Yeah, so it's going on right now, all day today and tomorrow. And we worked with the OpenStack team to program a 2-day track on NFV and telco-related issues with respect to OpenStack.
And Chris, in your view, how does NFV plays a role in OpenStack? I know that there's been a lot of talks on how much OpenStack should adopt NFV. Some would even say that NFV saves OpenStack. So I've heard a lot of those kind of interchange. What's your take on that?
I think so. OpenStack itself provides a lot of the capabilities that NFV needs. It comes pre-built, it comes pre-packaged, and that's why we're here. We see the foundation that's required for NFV in OpenStack. I think from an NFV perspective, what we want to do is come to the OpenStack community and say, hey, we need just this little bit more here. We just need to address these types of use cases there. And to have the OpenStack community sort of acknowledge that these use cases are useful and valuable is awesome for us. I mean, we're really happy we get a track, we can talk through, we can express some of the concerns we have or the needs we have, and the OpenStack community can stand up and ask poignant or stupid questions, and we can provide really silly answers, or we can actually start to derive towards real solutions. And it's this dialogue that we're able to create with this, where we can really discuss the needs in the NFV environment that help us bring this thing forwards and help us ensure that OpenStack is able to carry the NFV movement forwards as well.
Excellent. So what people should expect today and tomorrow? Is there specific highlights that they shouldn't miss?
So I'm giving a talk this afternoon with Mark Collier, sort of specifically about our collaboration. So come to that session. But we've got a lot of really great sessions with operators talking about some of their issues, with developers, talking about stuff that they've learned, things that they've implemented. We've got a lot of. When are you speaking next?
I speak again this afternoon, and we're talking really about OPNFV and trying to introduce that in more detail to the community. But I think the tracks in general, there's a lot of operator and user stories coming out in those tracks. And then that's kind of mixed in with a couple of technology evangelists saying we're trying to drive this technology and build it, and this is how we see it fitting within the OpenStack community. So I think the NFV track itself is really good in that it shows not only how we're trying to bring these technologies in, but how users are wanting to consume them as they come out. So I'm really actually extremely excited about the track.
Yeah. And speaking of which, there's actually, the last session today is an end user panel that Alan Clark, the chair of OpenStack and a member of OPNFV board, will be moderating.
Very good. So anything else that you wanted to say before we close?
It's just great to be here. The OpenStack community is such a vibrant, great developer community, and it's great getting the telecom industry engaged in this kind of environment. It's lots of fun.
Excellent.
Just to say that to the OpenStack community, try and listen to what we're saying. Some of the stuff we're trying to do here is actually really cool. Some of it may seem a little different than how a normal cloud would work, but if you look below that, if you look at why we're trying to achieve those things and what we expect to get from the end-to-end network when we build these things out, then you'll see some magic occurring, and hopefully we can do it together.
Excellent. And I know that I had this comment last time that that was your first day and your voice looks much better than on ONS. We're on the second or third day, and your voice is still operating. Yeah, exactly. So voice is still working, and we're all fine. Thank you very much. Look for OPNFV.